I don't know if 2021 is a continuation of 2020 or what, but yo, this has been one of the most craziest weeks to rival one of the most craziest weeks in 2020 last year. It's your boy AP. And if you didn't know, a little bit of breaking news, as you know, the FBI continues to try to round up, some of the individuals that was involved in the Capitol Hill raid. They actually made a prominent arrest. I know everybody have seen the pictures of the guy, in Nancy Pelosi's office, chilled, laid back in her chair with his feet propped up on her desk. This man even stole an envelope out of the woman's office, as you already know. You should know if you've been paying attention to anything that's been going on in the news. Well, listen, that man has a name. We all know his face. We've all seen his face. And his name is Richard Barnett. Yeah, they caught him. He was charged and arrested in Arkansas for the attack that he helped, along with the other thousands of people on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. earlier this week. And this has been a wild week, y'all, to say the least. And rapper Meek Mill, along with a bunch of other entertainers, sports figures, got on Instagram and Twitter to voice their opinions on the situation. But Meek Mill says something that kind of brought to my attention. It kind of made me think a little bit. It raised my eyebrow. And Meek Mill said that he possibly thinks that America is the racist country in the world. And, that's a big, broad statement. But if you think about it, I can't disagree with them. The amount of racism that's been going on in this country for hundreds of years, that's continuing to go on, that hasn't gone anywhere, that's been passed on from generation to generation, it's still alive and it's well. And we're seeing it unfold live and direct right in front of our faces on TV every day. And if you like me, you witness it and you feel the tension between me being African American, of course, if you can't see, you feel the tension between, yourself, such as, me speaking as a black man, you feel the tension between you and other white people. But, the vitriol and the tension that us African Americans, me speaking for myself as an African American man, the tension that you feel from other races doesn't hit as hard as it do when you're dealing with Caucasian and white people. The fact that it's 2021 and I have to, pick and choose my spots on how I choose to interact with people, how I choose to talk to people or mingle with people on a daily basis, because of my skin color, knowing that, they already have, preconceived notions about me being a black man. The fact and the example of me purposely walking over to the opposite side of a street when a white woman is walking towards me at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, because I feel like, I don't know, if this woman is gonna feel threatened by me in the dark. The sun is not up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want her to, out of nowhere say, this man attacked me, or he looked at me, or he possibly tried to rape me or rob me or something crazy like that. The fact that that's still in my mind in 2020, that's crazy within itself. But I'm taking the protective measure so that I don't get caught out here in a precarious situation to where the finger is pointed at me as being someone who tried to steal from somebody or rob a white woman or attack her at 5:30 in the morning. And to be honest with you, y'all, listen, those situations are real live. That happens to people every day. If you don't believe me, go back to 30 years ago in Central Park in 1990 in New York City, in Manhattan, when the Central Park Five got accused for raping, a white jogger, and they absolutely had nothing to do with it. And this is 30 years later. We're talking about 31 years later in 2021. So, we just got to be careful. And I hate to even say this, but as black people, and especially black men, we just have to be careful how we move. We can't go out here moving and shaking like everything is all good. We got to watch our backs all the time, whether we're driving, being on the lookout for police who might, try to pull us over and harass us or for whatever reason. We just, we got to look out for ourselves. Well, anyway, it's your boy AP. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart, give it a like, whatever. Feel free to do what you want. It's AP, and I'm always on the spot. Peace.